Have you ever looked at your blood test results and seen that little word creatinine sitting higher than it should be? Maybe your doctor mentioned it casually, but deep down you felt that chill in your stomach. Because you know when creatinine goes up, it usually means something inside you is slowing down. And here's the truth, most people don't realize until it's too late. Your kidneys can lose up to 50% of their function before you ever feel a single symptom. No pain, no warning, just silent damage happening day after day while you're busy living life. I've seen it countless times in my practice. People come in feeling fine, maybe a little tired, a little swollen around the eyes, and then their lab results tell a completely different story. Their filters, those two fist-sized organs that work nonstop to clean every drop of blood, are struggling. And once creatinine starts to climb, every heartbeat is pushing more waste through a system that's already overwhelmed. If nothing changes, those numbers don't just stay high, they climb higher. And when that happens, dialysis or even transplant isn't a far-off possibility, it's the next step. But here's what I need you to hear right now. Before fear takes over, there is hope. Real, practical, scientific hope. Because what you eat between meals, those little snacks you grab without thinking, can either burden your kidneys further or quietly help them heal. You don't need exotic supplements or expensive detox kits. You just need to choose the right foods in the right way at the right time. I'm Dr. Mark Ellis, and in this video, we're going to uncover the 7 everyday snacks that can naturally lower creatinine and help your kidneys filter more efficiently. These aren't bland diet foods or impossible routines. They're simple, delicious options backed by solid nutritional science and real-world results from my own patients. And if you stay with me until the end, you'll not only know what to eat, you'll understand why each bite matters and how small daily choices can quite literally save your kidneys. So take a deep breath. Stay with me for the next few minutes because what you're about to learn could change the way you snack and the way your kidneys function for the rest of your life. Let's start with something so simple you might even underestimate it, a plain rice cake. Sounds boring, right? But this humble little circle could quietly be one of the smartest kidney-friendly snacks you ever choose. Picture this: Susan, a 58-year-old retired teacher, came into my clinic frustrated because every doctor she met told her to just cut back on protein, but no one told her what to eat instead. Her blood pressure was creeping up, her creatinine was rising, and she felt stuck. We replaced her salty chips and peanut butter crackers with one small change: unsalted rice cakes topped with natural almond butter, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and a few fresh blueberries. In 6 weeks, her creatinine dropped from 1.8 to 1.4, and she said, "For the first time, I feel like I'm feeding my kidneys instead of fighting them." Here's why this combination works on a biological level. High sodium foods force your body to retain fluid, raising blood volume and blood pressure. Elevated pressure damages the delicate glomeruli, the tiny filters inside your kidneys, making it harder for them to remove waste. By switching to unsalted rice cakes, you're giving your kidneys a break from that constant pressure overload. Each bite is light, crunchy, and harmlessly low in sodium, less than 10 milligrams per serving. Then comes the almond butter. Unlike most nut butters packed with added salt or sugar, natural almond butter delivers heart-healthy monounsaturated fats that help reduce inflammation, the same inflammation that silently speeds up kidney damage. It's also low in phosphorus, and because it's plant-based, your body absorbs even less of it. Just 1 teaspoon provides magnesium, vitamin E, and antioxidants that relax blood vessels, improve circulation, and ease the kidney's workload. Now sprinkle in a little cinnamon. It's not just for taste, it helps stabilize blood sugar levels, especially important if you're managing diabetes or insulin resistance, 2 of the leading causes of kidney failure worldwide. And the handful of blueberries on top, they're your natural shield loaded with anthocyanins that reduce oxidative stress and protect kidney cells from further injury. Together, these simple ingredients create a snack that's creamy, crunchy, sweet, and healing all at once. So next time you feel that midday hunger, skip the chips, grab this combo, and know you're doing something tangible for your kidneys. But only knowing this isn't enough, because there's another everyday food that seems innocent, yet hides a powerful cleansing secret, and that's what we're diving into next. Now that we've crunched our way through something creamy and satisfying, let's shift to something crisp, fresh, and naturally sweet, the classic apple. It's probably sitting on your kitchen counter right now. Yet most people have no idea how powerful it can be for kidney support. When Susan's husband Tom saw how her numbers improved, he asked, "Can a simple fruit really help too?" The answer was yes, and the apple was where we began. Think of an apple as a gentle broom for your body. Inside every bite is a special type of soluble fiber called pectin. This fiber binds to toxins and excess cholesterol in your digestive tract, sweeping them out before they ever reach your kidneys. By doing that, pectin actually lightens the filtration load, allowing your kidneys to focus on what matters, balancing minerals and flushing waste. In one observational study, participants who ate apples at least 4 times a week had noticeably lower markers of kidney strain compared to those who didn't. But the magic doesn't stop there. The natural antioxidants in apple skin, especially quercetin and chlorogenic acid, help calm the oxidative stress that accelerates kidney cell aging. The lower your oxidative stress, the slower your creatinine tends to rise. And if you sprinkle a touch of cinnamon on top, you multiply those benefits. Cinnamon acts like a blood sugar stabilizer, an inflammation buffer, helping your kidneys avoid the roller coaster spikes that damage those delicate filters. It's an ancient spice backed by modern data meta-analyses show cinnamon can improve insulin sensitivity by up to 30% when used consistently. Here's how to turn this simple fruit into a mini ritual. Slice half an apple, thinly Fujigala or Honeycrisp work beautifully. Dust the slices with cinnamon, and if you like texture, air fry or bake them for 10 minutes until they're warm golden and lightly crisped. The result is sweet, fragrant, and deeply satisfying without the sugar crash or kidney strain that comes from processed snacks. It's the perfect afternoon pick-me-up, especially when that post-lunch fatigue hits. So the next time you crave something sweet, reach for nature's own detoxifier instead of the cookie jar. But just knowing this still isn't enough, because there's another snack coming up that looks almost too plain to matter, yet its secret power lies in water itself, and it might surprise you how fast it can ease kidney stress. After something crisp and sweet like apples, let's cool things down with a snack that's refreshingly light yet surprisingly powerful. A handful of fresh cucumber sticks dipped in smooth, low-sodium hummus. On the surface, it looks simple, maybe even plain, but don't be fooled. What this duo does inside your body is pure kidney relief. I still remember James, a 65-year-old retired firefighter, who came to me complaining that he felt swollen all the time. His creatinine was climbing, and his ankles puffed up by evening. The first thing we changed wasn't medication, it was hydration. We replaced his salty pretzels and processed cheese snacks with cucumber sticks and homemade hummus. Within a month, the swelling faded, and his energy came back. Doc said I didn't realize my kidneys were just thirsty. Cucumbers are 95% water, basically a hydration delivery system wrapped in green. That high water content helps flush out excess sodium, uric acid, and other wastes that force your kidneys to overwork. They're also almost sodium-free, low in potassium, and virtually calorieless, making them one of the gentlest foods you can eat when kidney function begins to slow. Think of each bite as a mini rinse cycle for your filtration system. Now pair that with hummus and you've got balance. Traditional hummus made from chickpeas provides clean, plant-based protein that your kidneys can process without producing the heavy nitrogen waste found in animal protein. Chickpeas also deliver fiber and magnesium, 2 nutrients shown to improve insulin sensitivity and blood pressure, both crucial for kidney protection. The key is to keep it low in salt. When you make it at home, blend no-salt chickpeas with garlic, tahini, lemon juice, cumin, and a drizzle of olive oil. The olive oil's healthy fats calm inflammation and protect blood vessels, giving your kidneys better circulation to do their job. This snack works beautifully in the late afternoon when you're tired, hungry, and tempted by salty chips. It hydrates, nourishes, and satisfies without burdening your kidneys. And if you've ever felt sluggish or bloated, try this swap for just 1 week. You might feel lighter than you have in years. But only knowing this still isn't enough, because what comes next may shock you. It's a snack most people think of as pure junk food fun, yet prepared the right way, it can actually lower kidney stress instead of raising it. So after something cool and hydrating like cucumber and hummus, let's turn to a snack you probably never expected to hear in a kidney health video: popcorn. Yes, popcorn. But not the kind dripping with butter, salt, and movie theater guilt. I'm talking about clean air popped popcorn, light, crunchy, and shockingly good for your kidneys when you prepare it the right way. When I first told my patient Angela to swap her nightly potato chips for air pop popcorn, she laughed. Popcorn isn't that junk food. 3 months later, she wasn't laughing, she was celebrating. Her blood pressure had dropped by 12 points. Her swelling was gone, and her creatinine had inched back down toward normal. Doc, she said, I didn't change my meds. I just changed my movie night snack. Here's why it works. Popcorn is a whole grain, and whole grains are packed with fiber. Fiber slows the absorption of sugar, helps stabilize insulin, and reduces inflammation, all factors that protect your kidneys. More importantly, plain popcorn is naturally low in phosphorus and potassium, two minerals that can accumulate dangerously when kidney function starts to decline. Compare that to the average bag of chips, which can deliver over 400 milligrams of sodium, and a cocktail of phosphate additives your body absorbs almost completely. Popcorn, on the other hand, gives you volume without overload. 3 cups of air pop kernels contain less than 100 calories, almost no sodium, and about 3 grams of fiber. To make it right, skip the oil. Use an air popper or a covered pan with just hot air. Once it's fluffy, sprinkle a touch of garlic powder and smoked paprika for flavor and anti-inflammatory benefits. No butter, no salt, no fake cheese. Dust just real flavor that supports real health. Store unpopped kernels in a sealed jar at room temperature and make small batches fresh so you keep that perfect crunch. It's a fun, guilt-free way to snack at night without spiking blood pressure or stressing your kidneys. The truth is, your kidneys love balance. They just can't handle the chemical chaos that comes with processed foods. But only knowing this still isn't enough, because the next snack takes clean protein to a whole new level. It's simple, pure, and could be the key to rebuilding kidney strength from the inside out. After something light and crunchy, like popcorn, it's time to bring in a snack that's pure, powerful, and packed with nourishment boiled egg whites. They might look simple, but don't underestimate what they can do for your kidneys. In fact, I call them the clean protein of recovery. One of my long-term patients, Margaret, age 70, had been losing muscle while trying to protect her kidneys. She cut down on meat thinking less protein was safer, but that left her weak, tired, and constantly craving junk food. When we added 2 boiled egg whites into her daily routine, one mid-morning, one before bed, everything changed. Within 8 weeks, her energy rebounded, her albumin levels normalized, and her creatinine began to stabilize. She looked at me and said, Dr. Ellis, I feel strong again, not scared. Here's the science behind that transformation. Egg whites contain the highest quality natural protein, available with an impressive biological value of nearly 100. That means your body uses it efficiently, producing minimal nitrogen waste, the same waste your kidneys struggle to filter. Each egg white gives you about 3.6 grams of clean protein, with almost 0 phosphorus, fat, or purines. That's a huge win because excess phosphorus can trigger calcium buildup in blood vessels, stiffening arteries and forcing your kidneys to work harder. Unlike protein powders or meats that often carry hidden phosphate additives, egg whites are naturally gentle. They support your muscles, your immune system, and your recovery without creating metabolic stress. For added flavor and antioxidant power, try dicing them up with a squeeze of lemon juice and a sprinkle of parsley. Lemon adds vitamin C to fight oxidative stress, while parsley provides natural compounds that support mild diuresis, helping your kidneys excrete fluid more efficiently. It's the kind of snack that's both nourishing and effortless. Boil a batch at the start of the week, keep them chilled, and grab one whenever hunger strikes. No additives, no confusion, just fuel. Your kidneys can actually thank you for. But only knowing this still isn't enough, because the next snack completely flips expectations. It's crunchy golden and feels like a guilty pleasure. Yet it's secretly one of the most kidney-protective foods you can make at home. After something as clean and pure as egg whites, let's turn to a snack that feels indulgent, but is secretly a health powerhouse: crispy baked zucchini chips. Imagine the crunch of potato chips, but without the salt, grease, or kidney strain. It's the kind of snack that satisfies both your taste buds and your lab results. I'll never forget Michael, a 61-year-old truck driver who used to snack on chips during his long hauls. His blood pressure kept climbing, and his potassium levels were dangerously high. We made one swap, trading his bag of salted chips for homemade zucchini crisps, seasoned with garlic and olive oil. Within 2 months, his potassium normalized and he called me from the road saying, "Doc, I'm addicted." But this time it's a good addiction. Here's the science. Zucchini is one of the lowest potassium vegetables. You can eat roughly 150 milligrams per cup cooked, compared to nearly 900 milligrams in the same amount of potatoes. That's an 80% difference, which matters a lot when your kidneys are trying to keep potassium balanced. High potassium can cause irregular heartbeat, muscle weakness, even cardiac arrest in severe cases. Zucchini also has plenty of fiber and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect blood vessels and reduce inflammation at the microvascular level. The same small vessels your kidneys depend on for healthy filtration. To make them, slice zucchini paper-thin, brush lightly with olive oil, and sprinkle with garlic powder. Bake at a low 225 degrees for about 90 minutes until golden and crisp. That slow bake evaporates the moisture without burning the edges, locking in flavor while keeping nutrients intact. Garlic adds allicin, a compound proven to reduce blood pressure and oxidative stress, giving you flavor and function in every bite. This snack is perfect for late-night cravings or when you need something salty but don't want to sabotage your kidneys. It's light, satisfying, and guilt-free, a perfect replacement for processed junk. And the best part, you can make a week's batch in one go and have them ready whenever the craving hits. But only knowing this still isn't enough, because the final snack, the smallest one of them all, might carry the biggest secret. It's sweet, vibrant, and backed by research showing it can actually reverse oxidative kidney damage if used consistently. After that savory crunch from zucchini chips, let's end on something vibrant, juicy, and unexpectedly therapeutic: blueberries. They're small, yes, but don't let the size fool you. These tiny berries carry more protective power for your kidneys than most people realize. I still remember Evelyn, a 66-year-old grandmother who came to me after her creatinine hit 2.1. She was exhausted, frightened, and convinced that her food choices didn't matter anymore. I asked her one question: what if one handful of fruit each day could change your numbers? We added half a cup of blueberries to her morning routine, sometimes fresh, sometimes frozen. 3 months later, her labs told a different story. Creatinine 1. 6 better blood pressure and energy she hadn't felt in years. She looked at me and said, "It feels like my body's waking up again." Here's the science behind that transformation. Blueberries are loaded with anthocyanins, the deep blue pigments that fight oxidative stress and inflammation inside the kidneys. In multiple studies, these compounds have been shown to reduce markers of kidney injury by protecting the microscopic filters from free radical damage. They're also naturally low in potassium, about 57 milligrams per half cup, so they won't overload your electrolyte balance. And because they're high in water and fiber, they gently support waste removal while keeping digestion smooth. For an extra boost, try turning them into a quick blueberry chia jam. Mash half a cup of thawed blueberries with a tablespoon of chia seeds and a drizzle of raw honey. Let it sit for 30 minutes and you'll have a naturally sweet, antioxidant-rich spread you can layer over rice, cakes, yogurt, or even your egg white snack. No cooking, no added sugar, just pure nourishment your kidneys can love. Frozen blueberries work just as well as fresh ones, so you can keep them stocked year-round. Choose unsweetened versions, and if you can find wild blueberries, go for them. They pack almost twice the antioxidant content. So next time you want something sweet at night, skip the cookies and reach for these deep blue powerhouses. They don't just taste good, they heal quietly, cell by cell, filter by filter. But only knowing this still isn't enough, because what truly determines whether your kidneys heal or decline isn't just food, it's the daily consistency, the mindset, and the choices you make after this video. And that's exactly where we're headed next. Before you go, I want you to remember one thing: your kidneys are fighters. Even when you don't feel it, they're working nonstop to keep you balanced, clean, and alive. And the truth is, every small change you make, every better snack, every glass of water, every night of real rest, gives them another chance to heal. You don't need perfection, you just need consistency. If today's video helped you understand your body a little better, do yourself a favor, tap the save button so you can come back to it anytime you need a reminder or a boost of motivation. And make sure to subscribe to this channel, because each week I share practical, science-based kidney tips you can actually use, real guidance for real life. When you subscribe, you're not just getting information, You're joining a community of people who care about protecting their health and living longer, fuller lives. So wherever you're watching from, whether you're 30 or 70, know that it's never too early and never too late to give your kidneys the care they deserve. Keep learning, keep taking those small steps, and keep believing that healing is possible. I'm Dr. Mark Ellis, and I want you to know you're not alone on this journey. Together, we're building a healthier future, one smart choice at a time. Stay strong, stay hopeful, and I'll see you in the next video.